Hey YouTubers, Steven here. Okay, brewing tips in under 5 minutes. Got a new one for you. I was just thinking about it. Thought, you know what, this is an awesome idea to pass along. I have mentioned it before in other videos, but since my brew day is almost done, I figured, you know what, I'm going to pass this along because this is a good tip. Once you have everything sterilized, where are you going to put it? Aha. Well, you could have a container, or sometimes I use my sink and I just keep everything in there. But on this particular day, I figured, you know what, I'm going to do what I usually do sometimes. And that is, you know, the lid on top of your fermenter, flip it upside down, because you should be sanitizing that. Flip it upside down and you put all of your sanitized equipment on top of that. Since it's all sanitized, it'll stay sanitized. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so see, I've got everything here. My bung is actually upside down. That way, what needs to be sanitized stays sanitized. And I put my airlock on the top. I usually don't use a sanitizer in my airlock, but I have it in there today. My hydrometer and flask, that's all sanitized, ready for my original gravity reading, and my spoon. That's all I need sanitized besides my bucket. So this way, everything is sanitized, it stays off the counter, it stays sanitized. So, in keeping with good sanitization, that's pretty much rule number 2. Alright? Most important, because if everything is sanitized, your beer should always turn out and never get an infection. Now, Tiny from Off Tap Brewing, he does things a little differently, but he takes advantage of boiling wort to sanitize his vessels that he puts the wort in that he sells in Off Tap Brewing. It's a pretty neat idea. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put it in my bucket and roll my bucket around where there's a hole on the top. So, but it's a good idea, Tiny. And for those of us who use sanitizer, this works every time. I've never had a problem with any of my batches being infected because I've always been on top of sanitizing. So keep that in the back of your mind the next time you brew. Use your lid upside down and just put everything on top. So until next time, thanks for joining me, everyone.